Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow witches and wizards alike. How you doing out there, guys? How are we divining? Are we divining? Do you have a good routine, a good system? We're in the full moon energy of Libra. I've been called to share with you. It's a time to get organized. It's a time to get disciplined. If you procrastinated on anything for any reason, it's a time to get up, shake it off, work it out, because we are in manifestation season, my magical beings, my star seeds, my earth angels, my light workers, here on a dual mission. So, get out those 2025 calendar books. Start charting. Get you a wall chart and erasable board. And start writing. Get that vision board, that bucket list going. Spring is sprung. We're about to get outdoors. What will your niche be? What craft are you getting into for this spring, this summer, that will bring in some financial stability? Maybe you have a 9-to-5, but it's time to begin that witchy hustle. Time to practice your skills. Challenge your gifts. Something you're interested in, whether it's tarot, runes, crystal balls, crystals, herbs, candles, gems, trinkets, dolls, ointments, potions. Get you a cauldron, get you a pendulum, get it going. If you're bold, get you a Ouija. Hello, from my occult priestesses. We're grown. We're no longer influenced like a child by what we see on television, in the movies. This is real life, and spirit is a real thing, and we are protected by our bloodline. If it calls you, it's meant for you to tap in, to discover your powers. Open up those Akashic records and let your ancient wisdom pour out. Try something new. If you do tarot, try scribing. If you work with crystals, get your crystal ball. If you work with candle magic and fire, start getting into those herbs, those ointments, those potions. Get you a cauldron. If you work with water, start making that moon water to use during your manifestations, to bathe in, to wash your face in, to cleanse your aura. And nature is springing forth, bringing us flowers, seeds, herbs, trees, bark. The water is warm. We can collect rocks and sand and get into the cemetery. That ain't for everybody. For my occult practitioners, if you're into cemetery magic, feel free to connect with me in a live, personal, and we can go deeper. That is not a magic I promote freely to anyone at all. That's exclusive. Gifted by your bloodline, so you'll know whether or not that is calling you. Because you need a rite of passage. You need permission. You need to know how to collect, where to collect, what to leave behind, and how to enter the cemetery. So that is more than just a goal, a procedure. That is a spiritual practice that must be anointed, initiated, and blessed. Highly necessary for protection. Practices to be included when working with the dead. So if you're into that, and you're looking for mentorship, guidance, direction, I'm here. I'm opening up my mentorship as of June 12-week program. For whoever's interested, email me. I'll send you a list of what you'll receive, what we'll work on. Payment plans are included. Options. So if you're interested, email me and we can discuss it. If you know someone who is, refer me. For all referrals received, for mentorships booked, paid, you will receive in return a special gift from me to be negotiated at the time. Could be a deck, could be a reading, could be some jewelry, some crystals, can be a doll, can be my new exclusive new item coming to you soon. That's for referrals, for mentorship. For referrals for readings. Also, a gift from me to you. For all referrals, for new clients, new beloveds, sent my way, new traffic, I will reward greatly. Ashe. So let's tap into the card. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us diviners during this full moon energy in Libra. Ushering balance, harmony, alignment, grounding energy. Open for release, for redirection, for freedom, for protection. Protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through the walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift this hidden veil. You are being highly, highly protected at this time, my magic beings. You have 3 feminine ancestral spirits that are protecting you. This could be 3 deities, 3 goddesses. There's 3 feminine spirits. They couldn't be angels. But they are protecting you, cloaking you, shielding you at this time. Because obviously, the collective, we need it. As shamans, healers, magicians, psychics, readers, divine beings of light, those chosen, anointed, are being targeted at this time. Make sure you keep up your protection work. Make sure you know your routine. You have a routine. And if you need help finding your routine, simply takes a half-hour live session with me. You can book it. I can offer you a discount for being part of this magic family. If you're interested in a half-hour live reading and you would like to receive a coupon for being part of this membership, email me. I get your coupon, your discount, and we can get you where you need to be. But protection is highly needed at this time. And with the number 11, this could be from a twin, someone you were connected with the number 11, breaking down to a 2, a marriage, a partnership, a union. But you're being watched over because your purpose is bigger than you, and your destiny must be fulfilled. Apples. Apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole. And beneath the satin flame holds drowning waters. Someone needs, number 4, support, stability, and structure. Someone needs to have a good cry, a good detox, a good purge, to let it out during this full moon, to release it. Apples, I'm getting a Garden of Eden. Someone partook of your energy with poor intentions, not intending to reciprocate, to commit, to give back. It turned out to not be so sweet, bitter, and sour to your taste. They abused your sexuality, your sensuality. They abused your temple. And it's time to get your power back. Take your power back. Cleansing waters. That strong, still waters has come in my psyche several times this week. Cleansing waters. Cry it out. Apples are red. It requires some self-love and self-care. Some fire energy. Rising above it like the phoenix from the ashes. Setting yourself on fire to love again, to live again, to experience joy again, knowing that that ending was exactly for this brand new beginning. And seeking some sweetness, take a bite of life. The Big Apple, New York, could be significant for you. That you're being offered a bouquet of roses. Get your roses in this lifetime. Receive your flowers while you are alive. Live, love abundantly, openly, trusting that the new will not resemble the past. All Hallows Eve, we got Halloween energy. When the veil is thin and the ancestors roam the earth, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiving howl as you stomp your might through the ground. Yeah, fight back. Fight back. Take your power back from where it was stolen or given or siphoned. Get out under the moon in the nighttime. Howl, cry, scream, stomp the ground. Ring the bell, ring the alarm. But shake the ground beneath your feet and rise up the dead. Have a meet and greet. Know that you are protected and covered by mighty ancestors. But it's time to answer the call. Go into the unseen, the unknown, without fear, without anxiety, for it's where you belong. I'm getting heavy occult practice. You may want to consider researching and redirecting your energy. Maybe something amazing will happen during this Halloween season this year in October. Because it's the number 1, a new beginning, an awakening. Something may awaken in you. A spiritual gift revealing itself. A powerful energy you will connect with. But keep Halloween on your calendar. Expect something amazing. Maybe plan something around that day. All Hallows Eve. Look it up. The spiritual meaning of it. The practices around it. Maybe plan to go where you can celebrate it openly, freely. Intuition. Be guided by your intuition. You'll know if this is your message. If the spirits are calling you to this practice. You hold the answers. You know the truth. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. What did I just say? There is something awaiting for you to find it. To tap into it, to connect with it. And it has a lot to do with the underworld, the occult, the unseen, the unknown, with Halloween. When the veil is thin and they rise and join and connect and offer ancient wisdom and heightened spiritual gifts. Ritual Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. Come on now. Come on now. I see a circle of light, a circle of fire. Maybe you're being called to learn how to cast circles for your spell work. This is a lot of fire magic. 33 is the number of an ascended master. It's time for you to elevate in your spiritual gifts. Your spiritual practice needs to be taken up another level. It's time for you to really tap in and go to a higher level. Because there are new ancestral beings, new beings, spiritual beings, waiting for you on the next level, to meet you, to take you into a place you've never been, but that you need to go. Ritual practices, casting circles to connect. $33 is about building a strong foundation with your spiritual practice, or a foundation, a room, a closet, a corner, your own domain. This can be outdoors in nature, in a secret place, in the woods, by the ocean. Banshee, heed my warning to your child. For what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Swallow a nail, and you can expect bleeding from within. I never am fond of when the banshee appears, because she represents impending doom. Someone here may want to be very careful about the practice you choose and the rituals you take if you are needing to be protected at this time. It's very important that you make sure your protection routine is on point before you decide to divinate, because there may be dark energies around you at this time. You don't want to call in the wrong spirits or connect with the wrong entities. If you've been having nightmares or sleep paralysis, you definitely need to uptake your protection work, because there's someone trying to invade your dreamscape to cause you fear, possibly even deeper than that. I think I was doing an extended reading on this Banshee card, but know that someone may be trying to affect your physical body and your mind. There may be energy set out to drive you insane. Be careful where you go and who you eat with, who you sit with. Do not at this time take any gifts of drink or food from someone you may have had negative situations with in the past. If they come in to make amends and bringing you a gift of food or drink, take it, put it aside, but refuse to use it at that moment. If they stress the importance of you popping that bottle or sharing that food while they are there, that's a clear sign that they need to see you ingest it. You'll know if they push a little bit too hard for you to pop that bottle or eat that food. when you said you're not thirsty or hungry, and you'll save it. If they push a little too hard to get you in a restaurant or to have a drink, to put something in your physical body, use your intuition. Yeah, I don't like when this card comes out. Pumpkin, uncaging the spirit within, though the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish. Okay. This is somebody in your energy. This is somebody in your energy. This person may be a Scorpio. Born in October. Is that Libra or Scorpio? Or is that Virgo or Scorpio? I'm not sure, but this person may be born in October. They're trying to send you this evil eye. There's somebody that's missing your energy, specifically your sexual energy, that can no longer siphon from you, manifest through you, and don't want you to be able to connect with anyone else. This person knows that you are a witch or a wizard. They know you are a spiritual being. They know you are magical. Grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly, awaken all that is, a mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots living in the alchemy of the soul. You're being strongly called to tap in to your powers, because you may be fighting against. I just got another download. For some of you, you have a banshee spirit that watches over you. They will take out anything that tries to come after you. You will have to know, either this banshee spirit is being put in your energy, or this banshee spirit is, I'm getting a great grandmother who was a serious witch, who was considered a dark witch in the community because of the work she did. She may have removed demons from children. And you may have inherited this gift, or will be. It may have to do with that October. October is death and rebirth. It is transformation. You may be transforming into this energy. For some, don't be triggered. This could also be the spirit of a death doula for children. You could be here to help usher children who are passing over into the next phase of their lives. It could be a calling. It could have been in your bloodline. You could have had a great feminine energy. They dress the dead, bless the dead, anointed, consecrate the dead, but this has a lot to do with children. I'm just getting an energy of someone who gets visions of children that were snatched, stolen, sex trafficked. You may be able to find or seek out these energies. These children may eventually start coming to you. You may start to see them, that they have passed away. You may help reunite these with their family to give them their final rite of passage. This could be a gift coming to you. Because this Banshee came out with witch and engaging the spirit within. The power you hold. You could be, take it with a grain of salt, you could be this Banshee. You could hold this Banshee bloodline. She's there. I'm going to have to do an individual video on this card alone, because many of you are going to need some extended information. I know. As do I. Because she's come out several times in my personal divination readings. And she represents the number 5, which is change. Someone could be passing. Someone could be passing. But this swallow a nail, to me, sounds like somebody trying to poison somebody. Because I see blood magic. Someone may be doing blood magic. If you've been having issues with your menstrual cycle, extended bleeding, or one of your children, one of your daughters, please book a reading with me. I will give you a discount. Please book a reading. Because something is going on here. Because protection was the first card out. Protection was the first card out. Halloween. Biting the apple of sin. Intuition. You hold the answers. You know the truth. Somebody you may have had an intimate connection with in the past, there was a breakup, and it went on good terms. This person could be doing sex magic against you. This could affect your menstrual cycle. It could affect your hormonal balance. Because I'm seeing heavy extended bleeding. This person could be coming in to try to give you some. They could be giving you a fake apology. Can we just do it again? This person's going to come in and try to get you in the sack one last time. Please be careful. This person could have a disease or illness sexually that they may be trying to infect you with. I'm getting so much from this. This ain't where I was going, y'all, but this is where it is. Divination. Take a breath. Take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by the light. You're going to have to use your intuition to figure out what part of this message is yours. I'm gonna do an extended reading for this. But if any of that has raised a brow, if you don't want to book a reading with me, if you want to do your own divination or seek out, just know, get your protection up at this time. And we have many forms of protection. So by now, you should know what form is best for you. Whether it's working with water, fire, herbs, teas, whether it's ingesting it, cleansing, you should know what is calling you. As well, you should be able to pull cards and get some answers as to what's going on, my diviners. And I strongly suggest you do. But I'm going to pull a card or two from my Practical Wishes spell deck and see what comes out. A remedy, a spell, a ritual, a suggestion for this energy. Depending on what spell comes out, it could give us more clarity, more confirmation on what is going on in the energy. Also, if you have an addiction or some kind of bad habit going on, whether it be alcohol, drugs, smoke, whatever it is, at this time, you definitely going to want to start to let that go. Because the banshee here is something that's being taken into the body that's going to cause some irreparable damage. You don't want to find out that after long-time use, now you have an uncurable disease that's coming in. And I'm going to say that for my smokers. And I'm not talking about organic herbs. I'm talking about my smokers of toxins, nicotine. Be careful what you're putting into your body at this time. If you coupling it with alcohol and a poor diet, like what's going on, because it's a warning. It's a warning. Remedies guide us for this energy. Remedies for this energy. Make your own money bag to invite powerful change into your life and attract good fortune. During a waxing moon, we are not in the waxing moon. Waxing moon comes after the new moon, which is after April 27th, after the new moon in Taurus, which is the season of abundance. During a waxing moon, prepare a tiny green pouch filled with basil and mint, 3 cinnamon sticks, 1 silver dollar, and a green stone. Hold the pouch over cinnamon or jasmine incense and speak this spell. The moon is a silver coin, this I know. I carry lunar magic with me everywhere I go. Blessings upon thee and me as my abundance grows. Carry this powerful pouch with you as you go about your day, and soon blessings will shower down upon you in all ways. Okay, I don't know. Maybe someone is doing spell work against you to cause you to worry about your health and other issues, to delay you from manifesting in this spring harvest season. Because I asked for a remedy for this situation and they gave me something for a prosperity spell. Can I get a remedy for the Banshee energy? Remedy for the Banshee energy. Remedy, Goddess, for the Banshee. Okay, that's way too many. A remedy, Goddess, for the Banshee energy. A spell against the Banshee energy. If you've been seeing a Banshee in your home, if your children been seeing a Banshee, thank you, Goddess. The spell that's recommended, no more stress spell. When you are feeling unwell, stressed, and fatigued, or when you have a case of the blues, douse yourself with a teaspoon or dropper of one of the following floral essence remedies. For anxiety, and you're going to want to maybe rewind this and take notes. For anxiety, garlic, rosemary, lemon balm, white chestnut, periwinkle, aspen, ASPEN, and gentian, GENTIAN. Herbs to be steeped in the water used as a shower cleansing. For depression, sunflower, chamomile, geranium, black cohosh, COHOSH, lavender, mustard seed, yerba santa, YER, B as in boy A, Santa, SANTA, geranium, I say geranium with a G, and larch, LARCH, and borage, BORAGE, all to be steeped and used in a shower wash. For exhaustion, aloe, olive, sweet chestnut, and yarrow, YARROW. These are all oils that can be used as a fragrance oil on your key points to help relieve an exhaustion. For lethargy, moments of confusion, energy, aloe, thyme, and peppermint. Simple. And for stress, dill, thyme, lemon balm, mistletoe, and echinacea. Okay, I don't know how to add a picture to the description box. So if you would like a picture of these spells emailed to you, send me an email and I'll email you back a picture of these spells. But that is the spell, no more stress spell, for those who are going through hard times emotionally and mentally, and making your own money back for luck and abundance and prosperity. During the new moon on April 27th, the new moon in Taurus, and the following 2 weeks of the waxing moon, a week and a half, good time to make money back. Maybe I will offer it as a service. Maybe I will offer them as a service to make them, since I know how. possibly something you're being called to do. If you're looking for a niche to bring in more money, consider it a hobby. Making spell bags, mojo bags, making teas, elixirs, potions, herbs, ointments. Something you can sell in the storefront, on a shop. You can do it through a YouTube platform. That is free. You don't need a website or a shop to sell, to publicize, to advertise. YouTube is free. It's a perfect platform to get an audience, to seek clients, customers. If you're interested in a mentorship to learn how to grow a niche, start a business, break free from your 9 to 5, and you're ready, email me, consider the mentorship, and we can get you started to financial freedom. Okay, my magic beings, that is your magic. Channeled, guided, reading. I hope you received what you need to know. If you have any questions, feel free to book a personal. You get a discount for being part of this membership. Half our readings are usually $99 through my website, but as a member of the platform, you can get a half our personal reading for $66 instead of $99.99. If you would like 1 hour, which is $144.44 for you, it would be $111.11. So that would be a discount. If you would need more of me personally, feel free to connect with me. You know how. Enjoy your beautiful week ahead, diviners, and get practicing your magic. The world needs you. I'll see you there. Ashe, beloved. Ashe.